Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I have a little gingerbread house mug today to get us into the Christmas spirit. And if you have not already followed me on Instagram, make sure that you pop on over there and do so as well. I'm Eternally Erica 333 over there as well. Also, that is the name of my Etsy shop also. So I will be dropping a winter time perfume, probably December 1st. I'm aiming to have that listed. So be prepared for that. It is a really excellent wintertime scent. I'm really proud of it. So stay tuned for that. So make sure that you go to my channel description box. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Click my Etsy shop, do a, little browse of the products I already have there. I have tons of candles, jewelry, gift baskets, all sorts of fun stuff for the winter Christmas time season. And we are going to get into today's reading with our Yuletide Tarot deck. So let's see what comes out for the collective today. Ooh, okay. All right, so starting out hot with Two of Cups, which is soulmates coming together. So you may be meeting a soulmate in the near future. And then we have the Lovers reversed. In this deck, it's mistletoe. So that was a choice in love that you had to walk away from. So somebody you had to make a hard decision about what you were going to be choosing. That's Gemini energy as well. Okay, then we have Six of Candles reversed, which is Six of Wands. So someone or something, maybe you were wrong about having a soulmate connection with somebody. Something did not come to fruition. So if you were planning like a visit or a travel towards somebody, you were left in a non-celebratory energy. Four of Canes is having a lot of like mental distress, anxiety surrounding the situation. And we have the Lightning Tree, which is the Tower in this deck. So this is a chaotic upheaval. If you have not already gone through this, everyone's timeline is going to be different. So some people may have just experienced this chaotic upheaval and choice between love. Some other people may be going into this in the future for their next timeline. Let's see what else comes out. It does look like with the Four of Canes, that is signifying that you need to take a break. So maybe you are taking a break from somebody right now. 333 was just on the timer, so you may be seeing 333 a lot. The Lovers is Gemini energy. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, or Gemini season could have been significant. Now we have Nine of Gifts with Nine of Good Cheer. So someone's birthday could be 9, 18 could be significant. So maybe the 18th, the 9th. This is coming into like a lot of abundance. So this is like a single financial stability, emotional stability. This is like a self-love energy. So you may be content with being alone right now or in the near future, and that could have been the choice. Or you were dealing with somebody who was very content with being single. So that could have too been the chaotic upheaval. Like, you may have had a connection with somebody, but, you realize that this person wants to be single right now, or you're in a single energy. Maybe you're doing a lot of like just focusing on yourself, your finances, your, mental stability, or, financial stability. Page of Gifts. This is Page of Pentacles, which is like, you know, you may have been friends with somebody. This may have been like they offered you friendship, or you were in like immature stages, just getting to know somebody. Maybe somebody writes, takes notes. You know, there's a lot of like, or maybe there was like some sort of, you know, messages that were awaited, because also we have 2 of candles reversed, which is having 2 different paths that you could be walking down. And again, she's writing letters. So this is a choice in 2 different paths, 2 different love interests. Let's see. The moon reversed. So this is Pisces energy. Somebody could have been keeping a lot of secrets from you, or there's like something that needed to get illuminated about a situation. King of Canes. You may have been dealing with somebody who was very cold, closed off. This is a very, like, you know, head over heart type of person. They don't like to feel that many emotions. You know, this is also an air sign. You may be dealing with an air sign. We've had candles, which is fire signs, cups, which is water signs. All right, so 5 of Canes. This is somebody who may have came in to ruin a situation, because this card actually is someone who has like sadistic tendencies. This kid came in, destroyed their snowman, and then wants to prance off with all the candy canes with a devious smirk on their face. So you may have been dealing with somebody who just likes to come in to ruin relationships and then run away unscathed. It looks like maybe that was the chaos, or this is the chaos that's going to be happening. So do not fall for someone's nonsense, because we have a lot of anxiety, chaos, choices to be made. So if you are currently in what you believe is a soulmate connection, don't let any third parties come in to try to wreck your situation. Maybe this person wanted you single and alone is the thing too, because this card is like, you know, this woman is here with a messy table. Like, she just has to clean up this mess by herself. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who, yeah, 7 of Candles is 7 of Wands. It came out reversed. So this is fighting. So somebody came in and created like a lot of, you know, fighting in your situation possibly. You may be dealing with somebody who is very immature. It did come out Earth sign, like a Page of Pentacles is Earth sign. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who is a immature Earth sign, or maybe somebody has a child that's an Earth sign. 4 of Gifts. So somebody was very greedy and selfish. This card this is like the narcissist card of this deck. Because this is somebody who, you know, he's sitting here, he's greedy as hell. He's just got all of his presents. He doesn't care about anything but himself. Very like Ebenezer Scrooge vibes. You may have been dealing with somebody who is just greedy and doesn't care whose lives they ruin. The Chariot reversed. Again, this is like a situation. Honestly, I almost am getting, this may have been blocked by like divine intervention. You may have not, you probably were not supposed to actually meet up with this person, because it's a lot of like chaos and halted interactions, to be honest. Because it's, you know, something that didn't come to fruition, something that was stopped. Chariot is Cancer energy. But again, it was stopped. You know, it didn't come through. It didn't come in. Somebody was planning something, but it did not happen. So maybe somebody was trying to ruin your connection, but it was stopped, you know, and maybe you were seeing the signs and, you know, figured out that you were not supposed to be around this person. So, or this is how you're going to, you know, feel in the near future. Something may end up being like blocked. Like you may be communicating with somebody, but it's not supposed to work out. You are supposed to be not meeting up with this person. This is supposed to get blocked. I'm going to pull some archetypes to see what else comes out here. Oh my gosh, the vow. Let's see what. So I don't know. Maybe you are married and somebody was trying to break up a marriage. Let's see. All right. So what is the overall energy? Ooh. What is the overall energy of this connection? But it seemed a bit shady in the last deck. Oh gosh, okay. All right, so I'm going to take 3. We have the mentor. So owls could be significant. Maybe there is lessons that you were supposed to learn from dealing with this situation. This is gaining wisdom, or, you know, somebody may like look up to you. Maybe you are in sort of like a mentor student situation. Like someone may have come to you with like a lot of advice or something where it ended up being kind of like you were teaching them things. Or also we have the ocean. So this is like a very deep energy. This is like a lot of depth in this connection. And the temple. Again, this does make me feel like, you know, you were not supposed to be dealing with any negative outside interferences. So maybe you were supposed to like cleanse your energy, you know, of any sort of negative outsiders. I'm going to actually read out of the book, though, to see exactly what other information we are given here. So we have the mentor is the teacher, the sage, the guru. It is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. So water, maybe somebody is a water sign, but also emotions, cleansing, you know, is what comes to mind as well. This can be an overwhelming force. The true teacher, though, is said to be able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay, while the student sips from a focused stream. The mentor archetype has a gift for reading the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student. Whether pleasant or painful, the mentor may appear aloof or available, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Ultimately, the mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for a source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into shadow. So when light, the mentor is focused, clear, bright, remains a student. When dark, self-serving, envious of youth, righteous, and rigid. All right, so you may have been dealing with somebody who you know, you had to there may have been a lot of lessons to be learned in your connection. So maybe even on both ends, you know, there may have been a level of, you know, teaching. Maybe you two also were known to be a bit harsh. There may have been a humorous element in your connection as well. All right, so we're gonna also go to the ocean now. So someone may live by the ocean, or you may spend a lot of time at the ocean where that would also resonate as a connection for you. Okay, so we have the unconscious, the depths, and the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet, amid its overwhelming power, it calls us, inspires us, and invigorates us, invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth, a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. When light, deeper than deep, big dreams, discovery. When dark, subsumed, drowned, polluted, and unpredictable. Now, again, take how this resonates to you. Only you know if you were dealing with somebody, you know, somebody that was in their shadow self or, you know, their light self. So this person, you know, may have also been trying to dominate you or, you know, control a situation. Maybe that too is part of the greedy energy. You may have been dealing with someone that was trying to like control the situation, but you know, the ocean is uncontrollable. So that too could be a sign that that may be your story. Next, we're going to go to the temple. The sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an archetypal structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensuously kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. What do you spend your time worshiping? Your phone, money, material goods? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is room on your altar for something new, something surprising. Offer it to the heavens. When light, reverence for all, life is sanctuary. When dark, cults, strict spirituality. All right, so you may... maybe somebody got caught up in a cult. That's possible. Maybe somebody does have some sort of like secret society or something they may be part of. I don't know. Put that where it resonates. But also we do have, you know, a sense of needing to travel inward, and not worshiping material goods as much. So that too comes with the greedy Four of Pentacles energy. You may have been dealing with somebody who puts, you know, money and, you know, material goods as their highest way to, you know, that may be the biggest thing that they care about is just like material items. And this would be a good time to reassess and reevaluate. Like maybe you need like a digital cleansing or something. So that may be a sign for you as well. So I'm going to pull some What's the News oracles, and let's see what else comes out here to give us even more insight that this could be your story. Supersize me. Doing too much, excessive, and overindulgence. So this could be the greedy element coming out again. So someone may have wanted like their cake and to eat it too. They like having a lot of, you know, people surrounding them or, you know, whatever they're doing. Okay, let's see what else comes out. We have ghost and we have sipping. So we have nosy, spreading rumors and gossiping, and no closure and cowardice, disappearing act. Maybe you found out that somebody was gossiping about you. Maybe this person was gossiping, saying that you're too much. And maybe you read something on their social media or something where you decided to ghost them. Or maybe this person was coming in and out of your energy because they were being too greedy when it was convenient for them. And, you know, that too could have been what you got tired of dealing with. So I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to give you further confirmation that this may be your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs, or a time period where something may shift in your connection. We have Aquarius and Cancer and Gemini. Letters J, L, W, Y, P, and X. Bye. I hope this helped.